What's good, people? We got the revolutionary, not iPhone 5. Um, I'm sorry for all you suckers that had to wait in line. We didn't. I apologize, but you know it happens. So this is the box. This is the black one, 32. Let's see what's going on. First thing out of the box is you see it? You see it? Look at that, nice and thin. This is definitely the exact same shell that was leaked months and months ago. On the side here, first of all, let me start by saying this is the same exact phone. So there's nothing I'm going to show you that's going to be different that you wouldn't have already seen. So this is the SIM card slot here. It takes what is it? I think micro SIM it's called. Whatever. Apple just continues to piss people off with the way they change things. So the edges here are a little, I don't even know what to call that. There's a nice little gradient on it. It feels good. It feels just as good as the 4. It's got the black finish is really nice. The metal, black brushed metal on the end. I guess the best thing about it would be the screen size, but that's something I don't like about it. It's definitely a lot more, I don't know what to call this, elongated. A lot longer, skinnier for no reason. It looks odd. If you hold it up against something that's properly proportioned, it just looks silly. I don't understand why Apple just couldn't skew the screen instead of just making it longer. They get that 16:9 aspect ratio, which will give you videos with no black bars. We got a 4S running around here to make a comparison. I'll pull that out in a little bit. So, you know, here it is. I wish. Look at this. This is, you get an extra row of icons. For some people, that's a big deal. For others, it's not. It comes with the territory of the screen. I can't be too excited with this thing. I really can't. It's literally the same thing. But it didn't get any uglier. That's for sure. So, you know, it is what it is. They didn't knock it out of the park. They didn't do what they were supposed to. And here it is. I swear to you, this review is going to be like 2 seconds long because you've seen this, especially people who had a 4S. If you had a 4S and you updated it, you know what iOS 6 is about. You know, it really isn't much of a difference. This is as good as it gets. This is iOS 6. This is what they have, and that's all there is to it. So the only difference you would enjoy at this point is the hardware. As you can see, it is a little thinner for sure. Buttons are the same. It is what it is. The volume button's actually on the bottom now. This is the new Lightning port, they call it. Pissed a lot of people off. Here's the headphone jack. You know, people went out and got all these docks and got cars that have devices that fit flush in the fit in. That's over for you. Apple says, screw you, buy something new. It is what it is. If I had to recommend this thing, I really would not. If you had a BlackBerry, yeah, why not? If you had an iPhone 4, why not? If you had an iPhone 4S, cut it out. It's time for you to look toward the competition. Get you a Windows phone. Get you an Android phone. I don't recommend Android. Sorry, that's a horror show. But you know, the Nokia 920 is definitely something for you to look into. Let me see how thin it is compared to the Nokia. Look at it. It's actually a lot thinner, which is something I could enjoy. But you get used to the Nokia, so whatever. Overall, what's new in this thing? This is nothing we didn't cover in iOS 6. You've got your passbook. The camera's a little better. There really isn't much to boot. That YouTube app had to be downloaded because it was pulled. The maps is a big deal, so they say. That's been a lot of the controversy going on around town. People don't like the maps at all. People are lashing out. They're saying the maps suck. I don't see the big deal, but hey, I'm not an avid iPhone user. I don't rely on Google Maps, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what the big deal is. But here it is. The device does seem a little snappier, but then again, the 4S never really was slow. So I don't know what else to tell you about that. Hey, this is it. This is the iPhone 5. So you spend your money. If you upgraded, you pretty much wasted an upgrade. I feel like Apple just bent everybody over for no apparent reason. Now it looked like you got a speaker here. Is that a mic? Nah, whatever. I do like the finish of it though. I do enjoy the design. I just wish they would have done a little more in terms of aspect ratio and bring it out a little more, say the hair. Not make it look like some sort of a malnutrition device. But hey, this is it. This is what you're gonna spend your money on. Good luck. Hope you suckers are happy with your iPhone 4S XL. And good. So like I said, same device. Not terribly impressed. Not impressed at all. But we know. It just, you know, you kind of hope that when you get your hands on the thing, it's a little different. It's a little better. It changes your mind a little. Not at all. Not one bit. So what else they got in the box? They got the, this seems a little smaller. The little cube. A little bit smaller. Why not? The USB cable. I don't know if they wrapped it differently or if it is longer. Let's see. It looks longer. Yeah. Maybe an inch or two longer. Let me tell you, this is a pain in my ass. I can't stand how short these things are out of the box. The little connector. And the redesigned headphones, didn't test them, don't care to test them. I'm sure they suck like they always did. What? Sue me. Give me the benefit of doubt. But overall, not impressed with the iPhone 5, mainly because we've seen this in the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 4S. You've seen me made mention to the iPhone 4S XL. That's sort of what it felt like. It doesn't feel like you got your upgrades worth. If you had a 3GS or a 3G and went to a 4, that was a good feeling. You know, it was a revolutionary design then. Still is a beautiful phone now. It's just the rest of the industry is hauling ass, and it seems like Apple is standing still. But listen, if you're an iPhone fanatic, if you're a fanboy, by all means, get it. There's no reason not to get it. If you're some sort of a pundit, it's definitely for you. If you're a consumer and you're not willing to try new things, get it. That's probably the brunt of where these things are going to sell. But overall, for somebody that knows better, for a techie, the iPhone is no longer the best option out there. It is what it is, man. Not feeling it at all. But it still is a decent phone. But anyway, signing off. Check out the website, Twitter, Facebook, we're everywhere. Peace.
LifestylesDefined.com, representing everything you could ever love. Fashion, technology, entertainment, auto, gaming, and so much more. This is more than a blog. This is your lifestyle. LifestyleDefined.com.